Well, hello, and welcome to this NXT Battleground watch along. I've currently got the Double or Nothing pre-show on. It's a bit fun, which is completely gone blank. So, hello Dylan, hello Rick Hunter, Sports Horror Conspiracy. Oh, there we are, T-Mobile Arena in Los Angeles. We'll stick around for the pre-show of Double or Nothing because it's free, and plus there will be wrestling on this particular show, unlike the NXT. Sinaldo, hello, shout out to you. So, yeah, look at the size difference here. Jesus Christ. Kind of like the set of Double or Nothing, not gonna lie. So shout out, so we are on the kick-off show. The wrong kick-off show, I know. But let me know if anything does go down interesting on the NXT one, and we can just jump straight over to that. Hello, Cynthia. How are you doing? Dave, how are you doing? Normally don't watch NXT. NXT is what our attention will be going over to. Obviously, they don't do the wrestling in their pre-show, because it's WWE and they're boring. There is a match, I believe, scheduled for this pre-show, so that's why we will stick with Double or Nothing for now, and then we'll move over to that. How did you like Night of Champions, Cynthia? I gave it an 8.75. I thought the show was absolutely amazing. Loved the storytelling in the main event. I do apologise. My voice is croaky. I'm not well. So, if I do cough and splutter throughout this stream, you pretty much know the reasons why. But yeah, absolutely loved it. Loved the fact that Asuka isn't the new Raw Women's title champion, which is something that we didn't see coming. And yeah, I loved the Zoe Stark helping out Trish Stratus. I thought that was brilliant. The Destiny show itself, I mean, marking it down because it's WWE, I think it's a bit sad and a bit pathetic, really. Or just bigging the show up just because you're a mega fan of that, I think is pretty pathetic, to be honest. But yeah, I mean, like what you like, I get that. Just seen lots of stuff on Twitter today, this last hour, I think is mind-blowing. For somebody what is an advocate of wrestling and being positive, I find it quite ridiculous that it comments what have been made. Not going to disclose who that is, but read between the lines. James Chadwick, hello, shout out to you. Big matches tonight. So hello, shout out to you, James Chadwick. Flipping heck. Sorry, I wasn't here yesterday for your stream. I was between Daisies and this guy I follow from Ohio. Does a lot of sports streams, and he decided to do Night of Champions. That's completely fine, Cynthia. It's completely fine. We Anna had somebody local who was doing it too, so yeah, it's completely fine. I totally understand. What's that, Dylan? An Ajax player punched FC 20 fan. I did see that footage. It all really depends on what's said. If it's racist, then he deserves to get cracked, I'm sorry. But if you attack a football racially, then you get what you deserve. Like I say, I haven't seen it in full context. I don't know what was said. I can only assume that it was something personal, why a football would attack a fan. So until you actually know the full facts of that situation, Dylan, I would stay clear of it, really clear of it, because I wouldn't want to side with the football fan over footballer if it's a racist matter. If it's racist, then he deserves what he got. I'm sorry. I was in days of so many people yesterday when I saw Jimmy kick Roman. I was screaming on the top of my lungs. I was so happy. Daisy's reaction is always it's always fun. I think that's what attracts people today's. His reactions are fun. It was that fun that his bike literally couldn't take what he was saying. So yeah, it's all good. Uh, People like different things for different things anyway, don't they? People come here because you're free to say what you want. I allow you to just express yourselves the best way that you can. If you need to be a little bit more adult with what you're saying, totally fine. I try to create an area where there's no prejudice, there's no agenda. Everybody can have their say without being attacked. But I do think that people need to have the facts before they're going, what do you think? I don't think. He said another better entertainment besides wrestling was porn. Yeah. Well, I'll leave that to you guys in the chat to defend that one. I mean, personally, I wouldn't know. Totally used for different circumstances, though, you've got to say. House of Black added to Double or Nothing card last minute. There's been a lot of drop stars. Hobbs and his crew have all been taken off the show. Probably that's why House of Black have been added to it. I don't know. There's a lot of things that have gone off in AEW, which has affected a lot of wrestlers. So a lot of health issues. So that's probably what's gone off, to be quite honest with you. What a lovely shirt the Big Show is wearing. There's literally just a bit of tape between these guys and the fans, which is quite impressive. I do apologise for the coughing. I've literally had an hour's sleep. I went up to bed for an hour. And my voice is, as you can tell, pretty crook. So you just have to bear with me tonight. I will try and do my best to keep pretty much alive and awake. But there will be a lot of coughing. Jesus Christ, I've had the worst week. Last week I was on top of the world, having a great time in Blackpool. This week, absolutely poorly as hell. Really fed up with myself. But that's enough about me. Matches tonight. What matches are you looking forward to? What match... could steal the show? Obviously, we've got Carmella Hayes. World Championship match against Braun Breaker. We have got Tiffany Stratton, who's on the screen, my screen, up against Valkyria, which should be fascinating. We've got Wesley versus Joe Gacy and Tyler Bate. Tyler Bate. QT Masters Group, I guess, will answer the challenge for the new trios, considering he and the other two pulled out of the Blackjack Battle Royal. Irish Rebel, hello. Hope you get better soon. I wished I could get better soon, mate. It's literally pissing me off now. It's just... Honestly, every time I breathe, I've got an infection. I know for a damn fact I've got a chest infection, but it's really fucking me off. It literally takes about 2 weeks to actually disappear, which is ridiculous. So yeah, this time next week I'll be perfectly fine. Great, innit? Hardly any sleep, not being able to talk properly. So good. Some bitch kept saying Disco Inferno got inside for what? Inside for from Cross that Bray. Alright, so saying Disco Inferno got inside information from Cross that Bray is out because of COVID complications. Bray has been spotted recently and he looked okay, so I don't think that is a good story to be going with. I totally agree with you there, James. That is bullshit. Full of shit, yeah. Dave, I've got the same thing, mate. Coughing and spluttering. Jesus. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Dave. Hope you are feeling better soon. Hopefully, like I said, we'll just soldier on through like we did the other streams. But just prepare for me to be blowing my nose a lot, coughing a lot, probably even disappearing quite a few times just to refresh, because I'm hanging out of my ass. I'm not going to lie to you guys, it's just that literally I'm not that well. So we've got Glock, Anderson on the Double or Nothing show. I mean, I'm only sticking with the Double or Nothing for now, because hopefully there's a wrestling match. If there's not, then we've just wasted our time. And we'll click straight on to NXT. People on Dazers are believing it. Of course they will, because they've not heard anything for ages. So any kind of bullshit, they will just cling to it. Honestly, if you could give a reliable source, you could tell them anything. Oh, Alexa's going to be on Monday Night Raw. They'll believe you, because they're desperate for it. Oh, Alexa's back on Monday Night Raw. You watch, you wait and see. And yeah, obviously you're talking crap. Test infection, no joke. They just take forever to fuck off. You know, it's true. Especially without medication. LA Dark Knight, hello, shout out to you. I'm here, but I'm exhausted. Good to have you here, my friend. Have a spoonful of honey. Nice for the throat. A spoonful of sugar makes the medicine go down. I ain't got any honey in. Are we seeing the outsiders? What do you think? Jamie Hayter loses today? She's not been 100%. Story-wise, it would make sense for Toni Storm to take the title tonight, but we all like Jamie Hayter, right? I feel like we're all Jamie Hayter fans. Yeah, I have got the Double or Nothing kickoff show on. I feel like I have enough of WWE's kickoff shows. Dave, it's like when I walk into a store or Shoppers. Something I'm a little out of breath. And then I have that annoying cough. Oh, this cough doesn't... It's just... I lay down a cough. I walk upstairs a cough. I cough and then I cough again. It's literally phlegm just coming off my chest, really. That's the best way of describing it. So the more I talk, the more I'm going to aggravate it. Yeah, so yeah, that's just the way it's going to be. But we're fine. We'll soldier on. We always do. You know me. Either drop asleep, sputter. So if you're hearing some unsavoury noises, I can only apologise. Have got my tissue. There's my tissue. So I'm all good to go. People are crying that Days is doing NXT and not AEW. Fuck them. There's plenty of people out doing AEW, but it just makes sense to do NXT, to be quite honest with you. I don't have money to just throw away on a pay-per-view that I don't really care about. I've only got this on now because there's a promise of a match, and while ever there's a promise of a match, we're going to watch it if it's free. Do you know what I mean? Dave, me too, mate. Be interesting to see what happens on the overlap. Obviously, I know that James is. What are you watching AEW through like Watch Wrestling? If you are, please update with any results. Just keep us informed of anything that goes down on Double or Nothing, or if any of you are watching Double or Nothing over NXT. Just keep us informed. And we'll keep an eye on it. Obviously, people have put in predictions for AEW just as much as NXT, so it's important to have coverage for both, really. Would you do? You could do with a stream, buddy, when you are under the weather. That's what's the whole idea of me and Nick doing the stream on Just Real Sports, but getting Nick to do a live stream half of the time is the battle, to be quite honest with you. I mean, that was the idea, that there'd be two of us doing it, so that it wouldn't be just on one person trying to talk. But you saw what happened with the last AEW stream. I got landed with it by myself, and yeah, pretty much struggled the way through it. I still get winded from time to time. How are you, Cynthia, anyway? How was, obviously you were involved in a car crash not so long back. Have you completely recovered from that, or? Hope you're well, buddy. Obviously you just have to excuse the cough. But yeah, hope you're well, buddy. 43 minutes away from the show starting. And I assume that's for both NXT and AEW. Bloody heck, Paul White. If you're watching the kickoff show for for AEW, Paul White is literally sweating his bollocks off. There's so much sweat coming off his brow. Flipping heck. Everybody else is cool as a cucumber apart from Paul White. He's literally dripping wet. Jesus Christ. Is he okay? What is going on with Nick recently? It's been a long time since he last streamed. I don't know. I don't really know, to be quite honest. We was meant to do a little bit of a live stream. Well, not live stream. We were meant to do some recording for that channel on Tuesday. I've been under the weather, so I couldn't do it. Friday, I wanted to rest, so we just haven't had time to chat. But I'm sure things should get sorted out, and we can do a bit of recording together again. But like I said, I didn't really want to be just working on my own on that channel. It just felt a little bit unfair, to be quite honest with you. So that's why I decided to do wrestling back on this one. Oh yeah, definitely I'm doing okay. I still have some bruises, but I'm going okay, thank you. No worries, Cynthia. It's always good to check in on people. Just let you know that I haven't forgotten. This is what I do. I like to keep our channel, this channel. It's our channel, it's not mine. I like to keep it personal. I like to have that proper interaction with you guys. And I hope you appreciate that, because that's what I like. I like that interaction, that it's private, it's personal between us. And then when somebody new comes in, it's like they don't quite get it, but we get it, and I don't really care, you know what I mean? If they come in and they get to know us, they get to be a part of this little family, this little unit, which is us guys, which is cool. Like what you did, Cynthia, when you first came. You stuck with it. You found something that you liked, and that's the way I like it. You know what I mean? Do you have to be committed to streaming, and you juggle work, your daughter, etc.? Nick does good streams when he does. But I don't think it's a partnership that works. Yeah, it didn't work. I like the guy, don't get me wrong. Thought some of our streams are fantastic, but if I'm putting the work in, I need him to put the work in, and that wasn't happening. I haven't heard anything from my insurance to see if I need a vehicle. Hopefully they will call me on Tuesday, being that tomorrow is Memorial Day. Yeah, it's bank holiday, isn't it? Everywhere tomorrow. Well, today here in the UK. Obviously, I'm not working tomorrow, which I would have been normally. Full of fucking idiots on days. Feel like that is like the comment of the year. God, you're okay. Cynthia says LA Dark Knight. Yeah, it does. Irish. It's from when I had Comfort almost 2 years ago. James, I am here for you, buddy. Yeah, that's pretty much why we stay away from Days' streams. It's not Days. Days is great, and we know that. We talk to him all the time. It's just sometimes you've got this. She's got this different audience now. I feel like it had evolved. I mean, we had, obviously it was me, James Chadwick, Hannah Dawes were regulars, Austin, you know what I mean? We just had a good core of people what were always there, and we just had fun. Now it's kind of like somebody's trying to police you for your spelling, and it's like, you don't know me. Don't tell me how I can spell stuff. Who the fuck are you? You know what I mean? And it's like, I don't listen to anybody unless I actually know who they are. It's like, why are you talking to me for? It's a bit arrogant sometimes when I go into Days' chat, but if I don't know, I can't be arsed writing their name to communicate back with them. It's like, tough shit, I'm ignoring you. Thank you, Dark Knight. Honestly, I don't know how Days does it sometimes. Thinks of the money. That's what he does. Here comes Jim Ross on his way down to commentary. Gets his own little entrance, bless him. Cynthia, Irish Rebel, will be doing days of our live streams in 2024. I like that. Like I said, Days did a member stream on Thursday. He realises that he's got children in his chat. He's not naive. He realises that there's a mass difference between his core audience and what's the younger section. He knows that the regulars, he knows that like James Chadwick, William Ency, myself, of a near his age kind of thing. And then he said that he sometimes forgets that there is children in the chat, especially when they're giving like 10 out of 10 for an AEW, or being silly and giving 10 out of 10 for NXT when they're no way being that rating whatsoever. Oh, so we've got a DraftKings advertisement. AEW. Football Days was my way back into wrestling. He did a fantastic job of that, but problem with Football Days, it took over and he just stopped doing stuff for the members stream. He stopped giving a crap about UFC and these predictions game that he was doing for that. He started his focus was lacking, and I think even he admits that. I mean, like, my focus is always been the same. I don't overdo it with the football. I don't overdo it with the wrestling. Yeah, my channel's always been predominantly wrestling anyway. It's how it started. The football is a sidetrack. Obviously, people love the football streams just as much as the wrestling streams, where hopefully that comes across whenever I do either stream. But I've always had an open door policy with what we talk about anyway. So if we're doing a football stream and you want to talk about wrestling, totally free to do so, and vice versa. It's always been the way. Hello, Khalid. How are you doing? We have got the commentary team. Taz. Yeah, I am totally being kind of aloof. We have got the pre-show on for AEW, not NXT. Only because there's a promise of a match. Can you actually see that? Do I need to change the colour to that? Let's go with the colour we had yesterday. Does that work? We'll stick that in there. I'm not going to put any graphic on the screen for it, but we have got a match coming up for the buy-in. I don't feel like Days is that big into football, really. he wanted to put all the passion in, he wanted to do all the own work, which was cool. So we've got Ethan Page and the Guns. This is a part of the predictions game, so we like Ethan Page on this channel. Guess Dave, after the stream you will sleep. Yep, you're big time, mate. I do have to try and get some energy. There is a car boot sale in the morning. Don't know if I'm going to get to it, but I'm going to try. Certainly going to try and get up about 7 o'clock. Which, it's going to be a stretch. But, hey, I've done it before, so we'll do it again, eh? I love football much more than wrestling, but I am glad that wrestling's back in my life. Yeah. Wrestling, I really got back into wrestling just because of the female division. Seeing the likes of Bayley, seeing the likes of Sasha Banks and Becky Lynch. To be quite honest with you, if it hadn't have been for them, I wouldn't have bothered watching. Here comes Hook. Don't know why people like this guy. Now, after this stream, Dave will make himself a full course meal. I'm having a wank. What are you talking about? Prioritise Adrian K. Yeah, so we are just going to watch this kickoff show match and then we'll switch back over to NXT. So we've got Ethan Page. So we've got the Hardy Boys. That's why we're watching, really. We've got the Hardy Boys on. Brother Zay is with them. Is that Isaiah Cassidy? Yeah, he's got a bloody sparkly neck brace on. So we've got the Hardy Boys. What the hell is Jeff Hardy wearing? Wearing like all red, and he's got like a fishnet red top on. Got 30 minutes anyway to before the main show starts anyway, so we might as well stick with this. The Guns, so or the Ass Boys, as Danhausen calls them. Don't care about. I'm more worried about. I don't care about NXT. I'm more worried about AEW. You're more worried about AEW. Why are you worried about AEW? What match are you looking forward to, Adrian K? Are you watching AEW then? You can be my advocate for AEW. Give me what's going down. Because we're not staying with AEW. We're going to go to Battleground. But just fancy doing this little quick match. Hook dominating Austin Gunn. Believe that's Austin. Wearing Shawn Michael Hest pants are the Guns, but the blue instead of the red, giving off Shawn Michael vibes. For Ethan, he's so good. Did anybody watch the toy hunt with Ethan Page earlier on? That was quite fun. Haddock versus Jericho. Oh, and you're not watching. All right, okay. Yeah, so obviously I think James is watching. So obviously whoever is watching, they can come into the chat and tell us what's going off. But like I say, we're only covering this first match and then we're going to NXT, baby. I do think the Hardy Boys and Hook win this match. The Hardy Boys, for God's sake. Jeff gets tagged in. It's nice to see Jeff looking well. Okay, how are you and your family? So Jeff tags in Hook. Nice arm drag by Hook. Colton's come in, he's getting arm dragged. Ethan now gets an arm drag. Is that all the moves that a Hook knows? Arm drag. Okay, my family. Good. How about you? So watching I'm watching it as long as Watch Wrestling stream stays working. It keeps buffering. I know, that's why I hate watching it on there. It's always delayed. It's annoying to forget a proper stream because everybody does it. It's ridiculous. I hate it. That's why I don't watch AEW, because it's just a nightmare to watch it, if I'll be quite honest with you. Temperature's dropped here in the Yorkshire. That's why I've got my hoodie on. Hawk being held by Colton. Ethan is now, there's total distraction. Hawk being distracted. Austin drops leg. Hawk was waiting for that move then, did you notice? It should do AW radio for $5.99. Remember when WWE had the radio station? Did anybody even bother with that? Unbelievable. I did watch a documentary on it after Mick Foley used to do the commentary. And that's when they had the WWE Hard Rock Cafe in New York. You know, the cafe that they had, that big building. Jesse Jackhammer, hello, shouted to you. Hook kicking Ethan. Ethan does get a shot on Hook though. Nice running bulldog. Wow. Ethan's good. I think he's underused though in AEW. I don't think he's used to his full potential, which is a shame because he's come from being in a really successful tag team in Impact. I just barely. He did have a good time with Scorpio Sky, I guess, but it hasn't really worked that well for him this time. Oh, Austin went flying through the middle. Lucky he didn't hit the turnbuckle, to be quite honest with you. He's gone crashing down. It was working fine, but I put WWE Network on. Oh my god, there you go, buffering city. Too much internet. Orc takes down Ethan. Hawk does make the tag to Matt Hardy. And is that... I think that's Colton, what's getting battered. Meeting all the turnbuckles. Top to bottom. And then Austin comes in. Gets driven down. It's a bit sketchy, this match. Not really hitting the wrestling moves that perfectly, to be quite honest with you. Oh, nice. Side effect again. Colton gets a smash. Goes down. Matt Hardy off the middle rope. Nice little kick out. Nice little match this for AEW. Getting the feet like nice and juviated. There's a lot of empty seats at the minute, but that will change by the time the show starts, I guess. They've got Isaiah Cassidy. They've took his neck brace off. They've pushed him to the floor. Just checking up on him. Kayfabe injury, obviously. Didn't he do like a move off a building or something daft? I don't know. I remember seeing something recently. I don't really watch AEW, so it's hard for me to comment on it. Ethan Power, his contract is on the line or something. There's a contract that he's got. Does Matt Hardy become a free of the Ethan Page contract if he wins this match? Something to that effect. Please let me know, because a bit sketch on it myself. Guns, former AEW Tag Team Champions. which was a shock in itself for a lot of people. McAllister expected to be named Liverpool player in the next few days. I'm not surprised. Kind of knew that was the case anyway. Once he said yes. Yeah, I expect him in a Liverpool shirt. I watched the highlights of that Liverpool game. It was good. Really good. Some really good goals in it. A lot of slack defending. But yeah, we can let it off. Last game of the season. Little showcase for Southampton for next season. Liverpool need to do something about that defence. Just getting better backup than Matip and Gomez. Because they are liabilities, man. Colton stopping Matt Hardy getting a tag. Sent him over the top though. Goes into the wrong corner. Austin comes running in. He misses. So we're getting a hot tag moment, which all he has to do is just stand up. Come on. Dave, I am wearing one of my white vests. One of your white vests. The only white vest that you've got. So Ethan Page and Austin pulled down Jeff and Hook. Stop the tag. I recorded Match of the Day. Watch it tomorrow. You're not going to be disappointed. Very, very good football. I haven't seen any of the other highlights, but I did see that Southampton-Liverpool game. It's all free on YouTube anyway. So if you didn't want to watch all of it, you just watch the game that you want to watch. Yeah, they put it all free on YouTube if you follow Sky Sports. Matt Hardy into the top rope. Colton. So weird. Austin and Colton just. Obviously, you put them two together, they look like their dad. But they just look like so weird and different by themselves. It's crazy. All ego, Ethan Page. DDT in the middle of the ring. Matt Hardy needs to make a hot tag. Tag is made. Jeff Hardy comes in, takes out Austin, takes out Colton. It's pretty good, pretty decent. Austin gets a forearm straight into a atomic knee drop, and then the drop into the midsection. It looks a bit very sloppy though. None of them actually, all of that sequence didn't even land. Looking forward to seeing how Luton get on in the Premier League next season. Got money. It's all about who they sign. It's going to be interesting to see who they pick up during the summer, because they've got to spend money if they're going to survive in the Premier League. It is paramount. Probably not do what Forest did and buy a full team, but they just need to get players what are seasoned, wary Premier League players. So it's be interesting. I reckon they can splash a bit of cash. Certainly get some players in that maybe Ashley Barnes. He's a free agent coming into the new season. That could be a good little signing for them. LA Dark Knight says, breaking news, Irish Rebel washes his white shirt with a red sock and no longer has a white shirt. I don't even know if he wears socks. Irish Rebel just wears a vest. Like I explained in yesterday's stream. Black wyverns. Brown wyverns. That's what he's doing now. He's just scratching his belly. It's so goddamn warm. 20 minutes away from the show starting. So once this match is done, we are switching over to NXT. The true watch along will begin. Ethan now beating up on Hook. Got my Tyson Fury drink. So Hook and Ethan are the ones in the ring at the minute. Where do you think that Telemans is going when he departs from Leicester City? Telemans. Everton would be a massive shout. I don't know if he goes to somewhere like Burnley or out like that, so it's an interesting one. Maddison, I think, is Newcastle. Be interesting to see if who Leicester can hold on to. Does Vardy stay? It's a massive questions. Harvey Barnes, could he leave? There's some big players at Leicester. I think what's the problem with Leicester has been this season is not having that right backup for Schmeichel leaving. I mean, that was a big mistake from them, because he saved them a hell of a lot over the previous years. So to not have someone in as good, Everson's just not been that great, has he? To be quite honest with you, Danny Ward wasn't great even at Liverpool. So to have them as your goalkeepers it's been pretty tough for them. Letting Kasper Schmeichel go was the biggest mistake for Leicester. Even letting Maguire go, in fact. I know Maguire's done fuck all for Manchester United, but he was quite good for Leicester, wasn't he? That just kind of tells you a lot about Leicester. I wouldn't want Telemans. No, neither would I, to be honest. We don't need him. I don't think he's he's not a Liverpool player. Dark Knight sort his spamming prick out on Dazers, please. Oh, we've got a spammer. Oh dear. No, they don't come in here because we only have a small little channel. Match is turned into chaos. They're all in the ring. 3 of them against Ethan. Delete. Hook is not doing it. Ethan is getting attacked by everyone. I was a white vest. What's blue jeans? And a white socks and brown sheets. There we go. The match is over. Hook gets the submission. So the winners, if you've put down Hardy Boys and Tuck, you've got a point today. That's one of the predictions down. It does count. Matt Hardy now letting him know that he's free of his contract. Brown shoes. Why are you wearing brown shoes? Keeps crying about AEW. Daisy's not doing it. He's told people, give plenty of people advance that Daisy's looking to not be doing AEW in the future. He was seriously in the member stream, was looking to kick it into touch altogether. So they can moan, they can grape. I think they're ridiculous if they think that Double or Nothing's a bigger show than Battleground. I think they're both pretty even, in my opinion. I feel that you just pick your poison. Whichever one floats your boat is completely fine. You're not wrong for liking either one. There's some cool matches on this. I couldn't give a shit about Chris Jericho. He's past it, in my opinion. The fact that they've had to last minute invite Sabu into this, kind of just trying to do anything to get that match credible. Wardlow versus Christian Cage. There's some good matches on here and there's some bad matches. Look at how many former stars. This looks... Can we just be serious for a minute, right? Let's have a look at AEW's card. You've got Jeff Jarrett wrestling still. You've just had a match with the Hardy Boys. You've got Sabu invited back. Jericho still wrestling. Jesus Christ, this is like TNA. This is TNA Impact all over again. Though we've got an open challenge which is going to be Hobbs. We know what's going to happen there. This match will be cool. Jade Cargill versus Taya Valkyrie, but there's no way Jade Cargill's losing that. Be interesting to see who they put the Intercontinental Championship on. I mean, your guess is as good as mine. There are some big names in there. Apparently, no Joker. And then we've got the Pillars match. Imagine the days. Imagine the reaction if Days stopped doing AEW forever. He's talking about it though. That's the thing. They would cry. Oh my god, tears with proper tears. Right, we are moving over to NXT now. I'm going to stop watching AEW. Let's get some NXT on. Just come on as Tyler Bate. We're seeing a Tyler Bate video package. Tyler Bate. Tyler Bate. Na 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 na. Yeah, we are with the NXT Battleground now. No more AEW. Just wanted to see that one little match, since we don't get matches on WWE. Thank God that Dave's never considered doing WWE. He did give up on NXT, if you remember. When Pat McAfee was on the show, he gave up watching that. So technically, it's not out of the realms of impossibility. Days should come cover a wrestling event from Scarborough. Hey, fun fact, I've done local wrestling. It's on the other channel, local wrestling, which was fun. Yeah, I enjoyed it. You should go check that out on the first Dave in Real Life channel. Still up there, still videos, still able to watch the old channel. Cohen Pay instead of as AEW. What does he do instead though on a Wednesday night? Does he just have a free night? Because he's already said that he's going to struggle to do Collision. Well, yeah, because you've got a pay-per-view from WWE every so often on a Saturday. Then plus you've got UFC, which I feel like he knows he's letting down his UFC following. Four roots, one tree. Spasm. Here is a video package for Valkyria. She's fit, isn't she? Quite like Valkyria. According to legend, Morrigan could take the form of a crow. She would foretell who would be victor and heard the feather in every battle they've won. So by winning matches, she earns new feathers. Free winning to be marked. She did pick up an injury though. I do feel that Tiffany Stratton walks away with the NXT Female Championship. the new aged Charlotte Flair, by the way. But wouldn't be against Valkyria winning. What have we got here? We've got a DM. Who has DM'd me? Mr. Chadwick. Oh, good. Here we go. Oh, what the fuck? What is he wearing? Fanboy. Tony Khan. Look at the state of that fucker. Just have a look at that. What a little pussy boy he is. Fuck me. Guy is that fucking stoned out of his fucking head. Jesus. She left her feathers in Ireland. Sorry, Leeds 2023. No, Caleb Braxton. That's probably why he's not here. Just realised at the kickoff show, it's like, no, Caleb. Something to do with the Owen Hart tournament. Is it? Another announcement? Oh dear. Yeah, I hate that, right? I know it's like great for a tribute to Owen Hart and everything, but it just feels like they're just doing it to fucking rub it into WWE. I just don't feel the intent's there from them. Oh, we are doing it because she won't do it with WWE. It's a bit sad, isn't it, really? It's a bit annoying. Love the graphics. We've got Wesley, the North American Championship is on the line. Tyler Bate, Wesley, Joe Gacy. And then we've got... Why are they using the graphic of Eva Rain? I'm sorry, Rock, your daughter's ugly. I hate being like that, but I just find her she's just non-eventful. There's nothing about Eva Rain what it's even is remotely interesting. She's dead. Everything she does is dead. I don't know what you guys feel about Eva Rain, but I just don't like her. I just don't get her. She's not somebody I care for whatsoever. It's just a fuck you to WWE, that's all. Yeah, exactly, that's what it is. That's what it feels like. It feels uningenuine. And I don't like it. I feel like something like that they should have stayed away from, because I don't know, it's tacky. I feel tacky about it. So yeah, we're commemorating Owen Hart. Are you really? I mean, they get it to Adam Cole and Britt Baker, didn't they? The championships last year. Be interesting to see what they do with it again this time round, but it's a bit. It's just, it's not for me. I don't like that. Commemorating a star that never wrestled at your company is a bit better poor taste, really. John Uber wrestled for AEW, so I understand that. Tonight. And then we've got Dijak last match, started in match with Dragunov. Got Dragunov winning that one. I like Dominik Dijakovic. I don't like his gimmick. Still better than flipping his other one, like. This could be a good one. Noam Dar versus Dragon Lee. That could be a really good match. Keep saying the same matches over and over again here. This is why they should have had a match on the kickoff show. Gallus versus Creed. Should be a good one. I like these two tag teams, not gonna lie. And then main event, Carmella Hayes, Braun Breaker. Gonna be good. Gonna be a good show. Is it gonna be as good as Night of Champions? Don't even want to even call it like that. Let me know what match are you looking forward to. Obviously we've got Winners Row. That's why I've left that big massive black mark there at the side of my camera bit that we did last night for Night of Champions. I'm not going to include the AEW on this screen because it just gets congested. But if you are watching AEW, please keep us informed of anything what's going down in Double or Nothing Town. Because I am interested. I love this switch here. It's such a good move for Braun Breaker. Turning on Carmela's. Dave, do thumbnail. Dave, you thumbnail is different. DM'd you. Is it? I don't know why it's YouTube. They fucking around because I have put a proper thumbnail on. I don't know why they're messing around with the thumbnails. Is it Cody Rhodes' face? Yeah, they keep doing that and I don't know why. It does look weird, doesn't it? But it's not me, it's them. Look, I'll show you. This is YouTube Studio. Go to the matches. We'll go to playlist. And they're on my playlist. If you can see that, I can't see what I'm showing you. Is the thumbnail. For some reason, YouTube decided that can't put that thumbnail on. I think it's just because I'm live, but it should be that thumbnail. It'll stay as that thumbnail when the live stream's over. So yeah, I am aware of it. There's nothing I can do about it. It's YouTube doing YouTube things. But the thumbnail is set on the channel. It's there. When you clicked on it, it was the thumbnail. It's like I say, it's just YouTube being arseholes. I imagine Tessa Blanchard debuts on AEW tonight. What match? What match could she be in? I mean, fucking would be awesome. That would be breaking news. That would be certainly fucking huge. Tessa Blanchard deserves it, you know what I mean? She's had some hard times. Yes, she's created a lot of bad press herself, but she's only young. She's, 25 years old? Jesus Christ. Who gets it right at 25? I feel like there's a lot of factors, what have let her down. Don't think Impact was that great with her, to be quite honest with you. Putting a championship on someone, what was her... going to have a hard time in the press, where what happened was just a shit decision. They should have never put the championship on her. They should have aborted that straight away and protected the star. But they didn't. They put the title on her, put a big massive target on her back, and they should have backed away from it, in my opinion. They could have saved that title win for another day when she would have been on top of the world rather than being trashed by every single other female talent around. We are literally just over a minute away from the show starting. A deal, yeah. The thumbnail's not. It's not the thumbnail. Fun fact: that is not the thumbnail. It's YouTube. They've done it before. It's not the thumbnail of the thing. I don't know why YouTube's done that. But a deal, shout out to you. But no, it's not actually the thumbnail. It's actually my banner on my YouTube channel. That's what that image is actually. So yeah, it's YouTube doing YouTube things. It's got nothing to do with me. I have set the thumbnail. You've seen the thumbnail. It is on Twitter. That's where you click the link. That was the thumbnail. So we're here. It's Battleground. We are into the live show. Then, now, forever together. We are getting the the start off. This is a TVPG. So we are going into the live action now with WWE. So are you ready? We are NXT. So they're in Lowell. So yeah, this is big. Narrated by Sean Grande, the voice of Boston Celtics. Ooh yeah. So this is the place which held Monday Night Raw. So hope everybody's well. Hope the thumbnail doesn't create too much of a distraction to everyone. Because it's not meant to. It's YouTube. That's all I can say about it. Bailey. So it has been the home of NXT. So it's got a lot of heritage as the arena that they're going to be at tonight. Wow. Should be a good one. Obviously Finn Balor lost his match. Braun Breaker's been absolutely on fire since losing the title. But him, Mello is money. I do feel like he retains. This is going to be a class. This is going to be really, really good. Really looking forward to this. Dijak Dragunov. Noam Dar versus Bragan Lee. Joe Gacy, Wesley, and Tyler Bate. And then we've got Tiffany Stratton v Valkyria for the vacated NXT Female Championship. So there is title changes tonight, whether you want it or not. Feel like there's going to be some good matches. The future of WWE is right now. Now WWE present NXT Battleground. Dave, I am watching AEW and it kicks off in 20. There's 21 match. Okay, a deal. Just keep us posted, mate. Tazzy was meant to go live about half an hour. It still hasn't. Oh, is Tazzy having difficulties? Bless him. Haven't seen a Tazzy stream for ages. Well, I'm blocked on all his social media, so that's probably the reason why I haven't. Doesn't he do it with Coaster Maniac? How much does Tazzy work with the Insiders now? Does he still do a bit with them? So the first match is that triple threat match. We're starting hot. So where's... Oh God, we need it in caps, Davey. Where's Lee V Gay C and Bait E. Opening matchup. Let me get that right so you can see it. Wesley Gacy Beatty. So we're starting off with the North American Championship. Got a feeling did they do Evolution here as well? Kind of got that Evolution vibe from the female one. Here comes Tyler Bate. Tyler Bate. Na 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 na. Certainly one of many really great UK talents around in America right now. Where would you put him though? Certainly a top 5, but where would you put him? Would you put him? I think Will Ospreay's the top. We've got Zack Sabre Jr., Nick Aldis. Where would you put him? In your bracket of UK talent, where would you put Tyler Bate? He's not top, so I reckon Will Ospreay and maybe even Zack Sabre Jr. have got a little bit better. Is he on par with Nick Aldis, or is Aldis better than him? Where would you put Pete Dunne? All interesting arguments. Yeah, in the shadows, just tired. Dark Knight, do me one favour, do not lay down. So you lay down, you're falling asleep, my friend. So here comes Spasm. Got Joe Gacy. Joe Gacy's good. I like Joe Gacy. I love the music of Schism, actually. Don't know why Eva Raines is there, though. I don't get her. I know she's The Rock's daughter, but I don't see anything great with her. So it's a bit wooden. So it's a bit bloody docile, to be fair. Where would you put Trent Seven? Did have a contract with AEW, didn't he? I don't think WWE want a working relationship with him now, to be quite honest with you. He did do a little bit with AEW not so long back. I'd put him in 7 Trent. That's what I'd do with Trent 7. That's where he's from, isn't it? 7 Trent. So, back against the wall, really. Wes, his friend, Tyler Bate, and Joe Gacy, obviously. We saw on Tuesday night was on top, holding up the championship after taking both of these 2 guys out. Was that a spoiler? Joe Gacy's really, really good. Look at this. This is going to be fast-paced match. This is going to be speedy. Let me know, what's your predictions? Who did you go for in this match? I know for James, you went for Gacy, didn't you? I think a few people have gone for Tyler Bate, actually, if I recall correctly. I went for Wes to retain. I like Joe Gacy, though, so I can see him doing well. But the real story is between these two, Tyler Bate and Wes. It started these two. Joe Gacy orchestrating this. He's wanting these two to fight while he stands. So they're now double teaming up on Joe Gacy. These two, obviously, they're starting their rivalry. Lots of slapping going off. So yeah, their friendship is now being put aside. Joe Gacy, suicide dive, takes them both out. Throws Tyler Bate back into the ring. Yeah, I went for Gacy, yay. I can understand why. I get it. The dynamic between Tyler Bate and Wes certainly could cause a distraction for them too. Alright, I want somebody to do me a massive favour. Find out where Green Shirt Guy is. He's not here. Is he at AEW? Has he defected again? Positive, firm. There is a green shirt guy in the audience, but it's not our green shirt guy. In fact, there's two numerous green shirts. It's just not the same. Where's your cap? Wesley, nice manoeuvre from Wesley. Wesley's just made the most of his obviously losing his tag partner. He's been on a fire since then. I do like him. Very fast paced. Got Tyler Bate all tied up. It's been good so far. Very fast paced. Like it. This is what I expected this match to be like, to be honest. Let's go Wes, let's go Tyler, chant. Nice spinning elbow off the top rope from Tyler Bate. Has caught Gacy, nice lift. Nice kick up from Bate. Has caught Wesley. Same move to him. He is a talent, isn't he? Let's get him up. So fast pace. Kick to the face of Gacy. Fireman's lift. It is a fireman's lift as well. Spinning him. White vest guy is here. You are white vest guy. Oh my god, he's spinning round both of them. He's got Gacy on his shoulders and he's doing the swing, the Cesaro swing to Wesley. Didn't last right long though. I think he only went round a couple of times. Nice clothesline by Tyler Bate. He's not going to get the free count because Wes is right there to stop it. Lovely stadium that doing this in. It's nice to see NXT with a bigger crowd. We're so used to them being kind of confided in the small space, which is the performance centre. It's just nice to see him in a proper arena. It looks good as well. I love how they've done this. Second row left. On the side, AEW green shirt guy. Not sure if it's the one though. Has he got a baseball cap on? How you can tell if it's green shirt guy? He wears a baseball cap and he has like a smiley face on his shirt. Dave, do you think that we could see a mystery person who attacked Roxanne will show up tonight and attack after the women's title match and reveal themselves? I kind of hope so. Kind of feel that could be a way that they go tonight, but it's been the attacks have been a bit random, so I don't know if there's any formula to it yet. But James made a good point that it could be Blair Davenport. We haven't seen her for a while. I don't think it's anybody new. That would be interesting if it was. But I don't know, because there's no rhyme or reason to the attacks yet. Unless she's anonymous. I mean, we've got this anonymous person what's been sharing footage of these NXT stars for weeks now. Maybe that's who this is. Because naturally you just assume it's a male star. It could easily be a female. What's happened to Stevie Turner? What happened to her? Haven't seen her in weeks. Could it be her? Don't know. I mean, it's interesting, isn't it? But it's a good question, but I don't know the answer to it. I think she's only targeted a few people so far. One person on the tour, and obviously she attacked. Oh yeah, that's on Tuesday, isn't it? Looking forward to the Darling versus JC Jane. That's on Tuesday though, isn't it? That's not on this show. Dave, I loved the way you did Night of Champions last night. It was awesome. Oh, it was a good show. When you get a good show like that, it's so easy to do. And it was at a good time. I feel like as this show goes on, I'm like, look. But you guys are going to have to keep me going, keep me energised. But yeah, should be a good show though. 6 matches tonight. This is awesome chants from the NXT audience. It's good so far. I'm not quite at the awesome chant yet myself, but it's good. It's enthralling. Because there's no clear winners at the minute, is there? It's just even Steven all the way through. I kind of like it. Try to double team Wesley and they both take each other out. Wes, nice. Nice move by Wes. Goes for the pin on Gacy, doesn't get it. Does he go for the pin on Tyler? He does. Doesn't get it. Very cool. Double team by Gacy and Tyler Bate didn't quite work. Never knew that I would feel this way about Wesley. I just always felt like it was a little gift for taking the tag titles away from him. But he has done so well as a single star. I always felt like him and Carmella Reyes could be a tag team on the main roster or something. I actually just get flipping Kofi Kingston vibes. Tyler grabbing him by the shorts, pulling him back. Nice kick though. Tries to go with a shoulder badge into Gacy. Gacy moves out of the way and then punches Wes. But Wes grabs him back, grumps on his back, trying to get him in a sleeper hold. In the middle of the ring. Holding on real tight, but I think Gacy's actually losing consciousness. Goes down to one knee. He's not positioned well with his elbow at all. Gacy lifts it up. Charges him. Does a cannonball into the bottom turnbuckle. Gacy trying to cover him. He's Tyler Bate comes off the top rope and splashes on him. Tyler Bate gets him up. It's pumping powerbomb. 1-2. Wesley jumps down, gets cover. These fast-paced covers, but nobody's getting a free count. Very good, very good. Tyler Bate goes running in. Gacy knocks out Tyler Bate off the top rope. So it looks like we've got Gacy and Wesley. Could it be these two that close out this match? It's a good start though. Very good start to this show. He goes up. Nice leap. Goes past Gacy. Takes out Tyler Bate. But was that too much? Gacy's got him up. Both nice. Flippy doodah. Pele kick. Nice. Wesley retains. That was nice. I liked that. Wesley retains. Like that a lot. That was good. Good start to the show. Wesley goes into winners a row. So there we go. Wesley's name up at the top. Still North American champion. That was good. I like that. I think there's a future feud there between him and Tyler Bate, where there could be a title change in fairness, but not for now. Chase goes boo. I'm 1-0 at the minute. Hope that leads to 2023 is okay. We sulk when we don't win a trophy or we don't get for relegation. He's fine. He was in the Blackpool video premiere. He seemed fine in that. He seemed still laughing and joking, so he's fine. I think he can't do this one for obvious reasons. But yeah, he's fine. It's Tyler Bate. It's like clapping for his friend, but you feel that he still wants that championship. So no interferences in that match whatsoever. So there you go, one clean match that night. One clean match. Generation of Jade. North American Championship you can get from WWE shop. Quite like that Braun Breaker t-shirt. That NXT shop they're calling it. Tonight only free shipping on qualifying orders. Roxy. Got the same path as Bailey. It's amazing. Bailey was a super fan before becoming a wrestler. So I feel like Roxanne Perez had very much the same start. Of course, independent wrestling for ages. Started at a tender age of 16. Competing with the likes of Thunder Rosa on the independents. Jake, Darlene. Darlene, as I call her. Roxanne Perez is destined for the main roster. Same with Cora Jade, to be fair. Facing and beating the final boss. It's a great achievement for her. We've got OMG, we have got Tony D'Angelo video package now. Hey, forget about it. Orange Cassidy and Swerve Strickland final 2 remain his first match. Really, is that what they're going for? Orange Cassidy to retain then. Wow, that sucks. Look at all that talent they've just like got rid of. Jay White, Ricky Starks, all just dumped out just to promote Orange Cassidy. Okay, I guess I get it, but I see Orange Cassidy retaining then. A lot of big things on him at the minute. AW. They do consider him like an original, don't they? So currently under investigation is Tony D'Angelo. So lots of video packages. Don't quite know why NXT have to do this. What are they setting up? this feels a little bit unnecessary. Because we're going to see these video packages again in around about 5 minutes or so time. Unless this is the match next. Got Tiffany Stratton. Just seen her qualifying. She's beating Gigi Darling. And then she beat Roxanne Perez in the semis. I mean, that moonsault in itself is quite impressive, though. She has got an impressive move. Pampered princess. What are your thoughts on Tiffany Stratton? What do you think? Will CM Punk be on AEW tonight? No, I think they save him for Collision. Cassidy wins. I'm not surprised. I don't think anybody's picked Cassidy in the predictions game either. OC retains. You know what? When I realised it was for the International Championship, I did think, oh shit, I've dropped a bollock there. I had, because I think I heard that that Orange Cassidy was written to retain. A bit of a poor show, really. I thought that they could have done some with some of the other stars. But hey ho, Orange Cassidy is the flavour of the week with AEW. I can understand why. Great character. Wouldn't have been one that I'd picked. I think Connor went for Jay White. I think a few people went for other wrestlers. This feels a little bit of a flat victory, to be quite honest with you. This next Heritage Cut match. Looks like we've got Norm Dar next. Boom, Dragon Lee. It's another fast match coming straight at us. Boom. So Wesley, I mean, and well, we would be putting Dragon Lee next to Wesley. So it's a 2 out of 3 falls, pinfall submission count out. Anybody what's watched NXT UK have seen how these matches work. Leeds 2023 popping in to say hi. Hi, you Leeds. How are you doing, dude? I hope you're well. Hope you're not bitter still about Leeds. Wonder what has happened to Pac. He hasn't been much in AEW. Is he injured? I couldn't tell you. I don't know. Following contest. Alicia Taylor. Loving the air. Freaky air. So here comes the challenger. Is this Dragon Lee? I'm fine, mate. I'm still not well, but I'm cool. I'm fine. James, would your mind be blown if out of the blue Impact had Bray versus CM Punk? Imagine Impact having Bray and CM Punk. It would literally just blow up. So Nathan Fraser's coming out with Dragon Lee. The only thing I don't really like about Dragon Lee, the short shorts. He's like wearing Speedos. So I always find it kind of hicky watching him. So it kind of reminds me of like a Chippendale. You know, a male stripper. It's kind of a little bit like, can you wear a bit longer shorts next time? Don't want to see your little dragon pal. Match 2, Y2, V. What, match 2 is the unsanctioned match? Really going for that pretty early, aren't they? I would wank non-stop jokes. James, you're not joking. We know what you be. OMG! Best thing ever! Oh my god! CM Punk in Impact. You would fuck. Oh, you man. Your dick would fall off. Supernova Noam Dar is on his way. He's carrying that Heritage Cup above his head. I mean, what a trophy. It's a lovely, lovely trophy, but I bet it's a nightmare just carrying that around with you all the time. Hands it to the referee. It is on the line. Right, I've got to go. Enjoy the rest of the NXT. Right, Leeds, thank you for stopping by, my friend. Much respect to you, my buddy. Leeds will be getting promoted quickly in the Championship. Then Southampton and Leeds will take the other two. Take their time. Then Southampton and Leeds, it will take them time to get back up. I don't know. It depends on who they lose as players, isn't it? Leeds won't lose any of their stars, I can guarantee you that. But I think Southampton could lose like James Ward-Prowse. There's quite a few big names there at Southampton that could certainly move to past as new. Oh, you meant Leicester. Yeah. I know it's a dumb question, but I would watch. Would you watch Adam Cole and Michael Cole versus Andy Cole and Ashley Cole in a tag match? It's a dumb question because you've literally got one wrestler there, and they're all three of the others are non-wrestlers. So it'd be weird. Adam Cole like just beating up Andy Cole and Ashley Cole. Michael Cole you can believe because he's a non-wrestler. So the first 3 minutes I've called for this. Dragon Lee. Noam Dar, round 1. So it's a 3 rounds. We will put a little ticker up actually. Let me just do that. Because we like doing stuff like this, don't we? Little scoreboard like we do with footy. Boom. And we're going to stick. Where can we stick that? We'll put it there next to Carmelo Hayes. Boom, boom, boom. So it looks like Noam Dar is just against himself. No, let's not do that. Let's do that. And we just change the colour. Boom, 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 boom. Can you see that? Wow. Just enlarge it. Boom, there we go. I like that. Let's try and get it central. There we go. So it's a Heritage Cup match. It's best of 3 falls. Who takes the first fall? You've got 3 minute time limit for each round. Pinfall submission. Whereas Cole that night. I reckon Jamie Vardy will retire from playing for Leicester. It's time to give Daka and Ian Macho a chance to prove himself. Ian Macho's been at Leicester for a long time. I feel like he's done all that he needs to do to take a top spot. Daka, obviously, could be sold on. Unsanctioned match already. I know it's a bit early, I think, for that. AW. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. It's a match that I would have probably saved later on the show. But hey ho, it's at least it's not a female match early, so that's cool. I have proposed only one team gets promoted next season, Leeds, and they have to finish top, then beat the winner of the Premier League to get promoted. Oh fucking hell, that would be terrible, wouldn't it? There's about 26 minutes left of this first round. Pretty decent match. Noam Dar doing everything he can to not get struck. Wasting time, basically. Dragon Lee, obviously, big news. I am having chicken and coleslaw. Yummy. Don't get any of that coleslaw down. So Dragon Lee was going to do a nice little suicide dive, but the bell has rung. Round 1 is over. It's still 0-0. Well, we do have Messiah coming out. So Messiah comes out with the bucket. He's late, and Umdos shouting at him. Got Brendan Fraser obviously then in Jack and Lee's corner, and we've got Aura Mensa in Noam Daw's corner. It's very cool. Fried chicken. I just saw chicken. Nat King Cole is fighting Nat King Cole. Old King Cole. It's a jolly old soul. Oh my god. Sebastian Coe. Why don't we just have Sebastian? Well, he's Sebastian Coe, isn't he? He's not Cole. Who've got any more Coles? Joe Cole. Ex-Liverpool. Chelsea. We'll throw him into it as well. So we're into round 2. It's still 0-0. Noam Dar going to do his best to stay away from any pinfall submission situations. If it stays 0-0, he retains. So it's all on Dragon Elite. There you go, first yawn. Feel empty. The football season is over. It's not over yet. It's not over yet, though, is it? Got football tomorrow. Barnsley versus Sheffield Wednesday. And then you've got the FA Cup next week, and then Champions League. So it's not over yet. Europa League, Conference League finals to be played. So we have got a fall. It has gone to Noam Dar. 1-0 to... Oh, I've put it the wrong way, haven't I? That's silly of me. So Dar gets that one fall. Retaining. Oh, Natalie Cole runs in for help. Someone on Dazers here said, "Why are you not doing AEW with 11,000 people in attendance? Doing NXT for 200 people in attendance." There's not 200 people in attendance in NXT. Is the guy fucking blind? There's not 200 people in that stadium. Clearly thinks that this is in fucking Florida when it's clearly not. Fucking idiot. Hopefully West Ham win the Conference League. Be fucking great for them, wouldn't it? Obviously we're backing that English club. Fuck City. Yeah, well, we save it, but if City won the Champions League, then fair enough. So we're round 3. Noam Dar looks like he could retain the Heritage Cup. Jack and Lee needs to pull something out of the bag here. So we've got Booker, Vic Joseph on commentary. She was otherwise engaged fighting Cheryl Cole. Very good Dark Knight. Very good. Noam Dar keeps going out to the outside, protecting himself. Dragon Lee needs to pull it out of the stops. He's gonna go for a suicide dive. Connects, takes him out. He's running out of time though. There's 54 seconds left. Needs to do something quick. Charges in with an 8-1-2. Kick out at 3. Dragon Lee running out of time. Come on, Dragon Lee, you need to start moving, pal. Letting the clock tick down is not a good look. Dave, can you recommend any cool places to visit on a train? Done Blackpool, Southport. Need somewhere else to visit. Ooh, train. No door catches Dragon Lee with a foreign elbow. After the bell had rung. Noam pleading his innocence. But clearly that was a cheap shot. On train. You beat a York? Go to York, Dark Knight. Go, you rural. It's very cool, York. Very great back streets, very Victorian. Got Adrian's Wall. Go check out there. Go check out York. Very cool. Very nostalgic place. Got full of history. Lots of really interesting back streets and stuff like that. So yeah, go check out York. That is a great place for you to go. I've been to York several times. Yeah, but yeah, do that. Go to York by train. You'll enjoy York. Try going to Leeds. Don't go to Leeds. It's shit. Don't go to Leeds. Stay away from Leeds. Only go to Leeds if you want to go shopping. You've seen what Leeds is like in my videos. There is a Leeds toy up on the channel tomorrow from Smith's. There is a walkthrough Leeds video coming soon as well. Just need to edit them and then they'll be shoved straight onto the channel. I love York, not been in a while. We'll go again. Yeah, York is ace. I like York. Very cool place. I like Liverpool as well. Liverpool's nice. But obviously, you know what Liverpool's like. Round 4, still 1-0 to Noam Dar. Got that little bit of advantage now for this cheap strike that he got on Dragon Lee at the end of round 3. Just trying to get him in an arm bar. Dragon Lee's got him in a pinning position, but doesn't capitalise. Nice little super kick to the chin of Noam Dar, takes him down. Dragon Lee is putting him in. Dragon Texas Cobra Leaf. But Noam Dar has got enough energy to get to the bottom rope. He's looking. A little bit of a push of the rope there by Messiah. Or Mensa, whichever way you call his last name. Attacks Nathan Fraser from behind. So Mensa causing a distraction. Noam Dar tries to get a cheap little roll up. Good little match this. Let me know if this is the first time you've seen an Heritage Cup match. Dragon Lee has got a pinfall. It is one apiece. Mensa and Fraser, it's all kicked off. Them two are now beating each other up in the middle of the ring. Nathan Fraser going through the middle rope. Absolutely fantastic. And he's managed to stay on his feet. That was cool. Never been to Leeds. Been through it on the train. If you ever come to Leeds, Dark Knight, tell me when. I'll meet you. How about that? Because I don't live too far away from Leeds. It's like they're stalking you. Oh no, Dave, I don't want to meet you. Find out where you are. Leicester is cool too. Never been to Leicester. But that's the place where they did Hollyoaks, isn't it? Or they do Hollyoaks there in Leicester. Similar vein to York with the structures there. Place I've never been is Trafford Centre. Obviously I've done Meadowhall. I've never done the Trafford Centre. Would like to do that. I've been to the one in Newcastle. I've done that. It's the Gateshead. I've been there. I've done that. But I've not done Trafford. I could take you round all the shops that I do my toy hunts in. That would be fun. One apiece, 5th round. It's been good. Good little battle. Taking away the two other elements now. Britt is fucking up Jericho with a kendo. Is that what's happening? Wow. Britt Baker. There was no way that was never going to be a smozzy match. You know, lots of interference and people beating up people. Only been to the Trafford Centre once. Never been. Never been. Dragon Lee in a good position. Lifting up Noam Dar. Big power bomb. 1, 2. Kick out. He kicks out. Dave Lol, like the way your brother gives you the extra footage of the day on your quick little toy hunt. Oh, Lash Legend. Pale to the back of Dragon Lee. So Lash Legend working with Noam Dar. This sucks. Noam Dar retains. Lash Legend. Who would have thought Lash Legend was going to come out and help Noam Dar? The chemistry has not really been there. So there's Lash, and the other one. They're working with Noam Dar. That is unreal. What the flip? Nobody saw that coming, right? So this is a new little faction in NXT. Wow, didn't see that coming. Too close to Old Trafford. No offence. Saraya tries to make the save, but she gets a whopping. Runs away. Chaser. None taken. At 1-1. I don't know if AW. Did you have Orange Cassidy? James, did you put Orange Cassidy down for the Battle Royal? Kurt Angle t-shirt in the crowd. Not quite like that, but Noam Dar wins. So Dar retains his Heritage Cup. You know, let's actually just change this because we don't need it anymore. Dar. We just change that colour back to white. There's that bloody boom. There is Noam Dar's name in the winner's row. Oh, you got 5 points. I did offer that in the video. That whoever got the winner right gets 5 points. So you're on 6 points at the minute in the wrestling league. Right, I'm gonna quickly nip to the toilet. Back in a minute. Don't know if this works. No, it don't. There we go. What it does there? Toilet break. There we go. In between Carmella Rays. Should be a good match on Tuesday that unfortunately won't be able to watch, but it'll be a good one. So yeah, JC Jane versus Gigi Dolan. Weaponized cage match. You could have had two less on winners, but you could have had two Lees on winners as well. Yeah, could have had, but it's not. Adam Cole won, did it? Yes, get in. But nice to hear. That's good. We've got the last man standing match next. Going through these matches pretty quickly. Nice to see. Versus Die Jack. But that is last man standing. This should be pretty good, this. Have Dragunov winning. Don't really get his character. It's quite weird. It is too late for Carmel. Is it too late for a Cornetto? It's never too late for a Cornetto. I tell you what I've got. They sell them at Asda. You know them Beast bar, ice cream bars? They've done a Crunchy Beast bar. And what they've done, you know how a Crunchy, that honey-coated centre kind of pops in your mouth? They put like popping candy into the actual Beast bar. It's really quite nice. Quite unusual when your mouth starts popping a little bit. Just thought I'd share that with you. With that night talking about a Cornetto. What kind of Cornetto have you got? Out of curiosity. Is it strawberry? Is it caramel? What you got, Dark Knight? What you got, Dark Knight? It's never too late for a Cornetto. Yeah, exactly. It's never too late. Dun, dun, dun. Dijak said he can break any man. I am going to break you, Lilith. Let's see if he does. Mint flavour. Not sure if I'm a mint flavour guy. one of my favourite flavours ice creams is one of my favourite flavours full stop is caramel. Love a good caramel. AEW Tag Team Championship now, so that's FTR versus Jay Lethal versus Jeff Jarrett. Well, Jeff Jarrett and Jay Lethal. You've got to have FTR retaining, right? That with Matt Briscoe. There's that the one with Matt Briscoe as the special guest referee. Oh, look at the little girl. She's covering her ears. Oh, bless. So it's literally stuck her over the rail for that shot. Is that his daughter by any chance? She didn't seem too scared of him. I know Jim Cornette is controversial, but Dave and James, what do you think of his wrestling opinions? What, Jim Cornette? Look, he's old school. He's old school. Yeah, his wrestling opinion is quite out there, but he's old school wrestling. He's keeping with kayfabe and stuff like that. So, do you know what I mean? I don't mind him. What's a beast? A beast bar. What is it called? A beast bar? You know, for your chocolate, it's got ripples on it. It'll either have white chocolate, dark chocolate inside. I don't know if I'm sure they're called beast. You know, if I do get up again after this match, I'll try and show you what I'm talking about. But let's Google it now. Oh, I'm sure I can get an image. Would just so easily just go to the freezer. WWE turns heel. New faction. Obviously, they're talking about what we've just saw moments ago. So, I think the Cadbury's Beast. Ice cream bars. It's like a Magnum. Oh, there it is. I found it. Come on, get the image. Oh, I don't want no cookies. Oh, it's a... Right, it's not a beast. It's a blast. It's a crunchy blast. There it is. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, I'm going to have to swap arms. Because I'm trying to show you and I can't see what I'm showing you. There we go. I don't know if you can quite see that. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I've got. It's actually called a crunchy blast. But it's from Cadbury's. So there you go. That's what I'm talking about. It's got what? Somebody DMing me. Jeff Hardy dies live on AEW pay-per-view. Oh, he does go down, doesn't he? Does he take an injury? Oh my God. We just did that watch along. Why didn't I see that? Look. Watch, Jeff. It does proper falls off the top, you can see my ring. There you go, it goes off and falls off the top rope. Well, we didn't even see that when we did it. So don't even recall that even happening. That's madness. That's a beast, but I know. Boost. Dave, do you like salted caramel ice cream? Yeah, I do. Totally. So Dak is in trouble. Dragging off. Jumping off the ring steps. Gets a boot to the face, though. Wow, this match is brutal. Last man standing. Dragunov versus Dijak. D versus D. Double D. double steps at the minute, straight onto them steel steps. What are you thinking of this pay-per-view so far? What's your thoughts on NXT? Third match. Certainly the fans are into this. It's been alright so far, hasn't it? Table coming out. We've got a table. It's a flipping crate there full of bottles of water. Table. Oh, Dragunov just like puts himself through the table to attack Dijak. What the fuck? That's. Oh, there's blood. We have blood inadvertently. Dragunov went through the table. He's caught himself. So we've got blood here in NXT. Oh, literally suicide dive through a table just to get Dijak. But there is blood. There will be blood. There you go. Is that bloodthirsty enough for you, James? It's like Brent Brock fucking ran into the exposed turnbuckle. Could be time for Jeff Hardy to retire. I think he should, mate. That was terrible. I mean, I know he's ring rusty and everything, but yeah, when he could have killed himself. Literally, that could have gone horribly wrong. I mean, he botched it big time, but that could have been way worse than what it was. Wow, Jesus Christ. Obviously, they're doing a bit of a clean-up job on Dragunov. That's why we're looking at highlights rather than being with the action. But look at this, he goes through. I think it just catches him as he goes through. Well, they've cleaned him up a little bit. The blood is not really apparent now on Dragunov. But there was blood. Serious amount of blood. So done a nice bit of a clean-up job there of WWE. NXT has been good. Didn't need the interference from Lash Legend in the Heritage Cup match. They're just giving you the new formation of a new faction. That's all, which is fine. Find it weird that they've been like challenging each other for weeks now, and then now all of a sudden they're working together. It's kind of weird because we didn't see it coming. So I kind of like it. I don't hate it. Dragunov. DDT into the steel steps for Dijak. You don't get a pinfall in this. It's literally just got to keep the man down. NXT chants. The cut is on the chin of Dragunov. Just underneath his chin. It's just starting to bleed again. So the table must have just caught him. He's putting boots into Dragunov in the corner. Steel steps have been picked up by Dragunov. Straight into Dijak in the corner. Bits of blood going onto the steel steps. It's going for coast to coast. Going for the coast to coast. Nice. Coast to coast. Steel steps into the face of Dragunov. That was nice. Homage to when Shane O'Mac did it at WrestleMania 17 on his dad. That was cool. Liked it. Referee got his gloves on. Doing a count for both of them. That DDT. Don't know. Feel that Dragunov got the worst of that. That coast to coast was sweet. The young little girl in the crowd with the face like, oh. Both managed to, at least raise up. Dijak not quite to his feet yet. Toe T-bar getting slapped. Oh, nice kick to the face. Dragunov caught him where he got cut. I think that's why he's covering his face there. If you noticed, he's put his hand over his cut. Look at the faces. He's on the floor. He's giving him a good slapping. Who stays down? This is awesome chants coming from the NXT crowd. It's certainly fun. It's hard hitting, which you expect from Dragunov. That's why his matches with Walter in NXT UK were flipping fire. Dijak looking stronger though. He's he's not selling it at all. He's hulking up. He's Dijaking up, my friend. He's Dijacked. He's gone Dijacked. Not hijacked, it's Dijacked. Dijak has got Dragunov in the hardest place of the ring. He chills him into that ring apron. That's gotta hurt. He can't believe it. Guy in the pink shirt holding his face. Dijak obviously had a bad time on the main road. This is beautiful, yeah. This is really good. This necessarily didn't need blood. I mean, it was by accident, but obviously a bit of blood helps. But this just kind of proves that you can do it without having to staple people's mouth shut. You can do brutal without going too far. I mean, him throwing himself through a table was I quite like that. Oh, he's got the knee. Staggering his Dragunov. He's managed to stay on his feet, basically. That cut has started to bleed again. He's holding up by the middle rope. So Dijak has now got to find a way of getting Dragunov to stay down for the 10 count. What have we got? We've got kendo stick. Kendo stick. Only a matter of time before we would see that. It's like only a few things they actually pull out from under the ring. It's chairs, table, kendo stick. He's sizing Dragunov up. Nice shot to the midsection. Oh, ooh. There's no holding back with this weapon. Very brutal. Lot of wincing fans. Dragunov asking for more. Oof. Dragunov though is feeding off the pain. We've seen this before with him taking chop after chop from Dragunov, from Gunther. He's just rubbed the kendo stick on the blood of Liliev. How old is Jeff Hardy, really? What, Jeff Hardy? He's late 40s. Being his way into his 40s now, Jeff. Matt Hardy's in his 40s. I reckon around about my age, to be honest. He's just broke that kendo stick on his knee. Liliev's still failing to stay down, so Dijak goes for a chair. So if the kendo stick won't do it, guess the chair has to do it. Ramming that chair into the throat of Dragunov. Dragunov finds a way to slap the taste out of Dijak's mouth. Chair shot to the back though. Oh, nice. This is awesome chance. I actually feel like this is warranted now. The blood, the marks on the chest of Dragunov, the war runes, and it has been a war. This is brutal. Fight forever. Fight forever. Metal steps being put into position by Dragunov. Looks like it. Oh god, look at the state of his arm. Holy shit, look at the state of Dragunov's arm. Smash that like button. Yeah, make sure that you're hitting that like button. Dragunov's face has just planted into the chair. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, can there we go. Dragunov wins. Wow, that was flipping brutal. That was fantastic. That was really, really good. Well done, WWE. That was really, 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 really good. Dragunov into winner's row. So on this show I am 2-1. 2-1. Dragunov jumping off the steps. Look at the state of Dragunov's arm though. Jesus Christ, man. You can see the welt marks from the kendo stick. I mean, they've not held back at all in this match. Tell me that wrestling is fake. Tell me that doesn't look like it fucking hurts. Fuck off. Finally, NXT prediction right. I don't think you could fail with that one though, James, to be fair. Russian sickle off the steel steps. Bang at the back of the head of Dijak, smashing his face into the chair. But look at the body of Dragunov. His arm absolutely covered in welts. Brutal. Absolute brutal, but brilliant. Well done, WWE. A deal, because I finally get one right too. Generation of Courage. More video packages now. Feel that this has been the story of NXT. Lots of time filler. Generation of Jude. We've seen her break up with her tag team partner, Roxanne Perez. 1 for 2. I'm 2 for 1. Got a bright future. I'm glad she's dropped the skateboarding crap. It's very good. So Generation Jade, she's not on the show. I assume that we'll probably go to the female match next. Karen Jarrett just gave Audrey Edwards a guitar shot. What? What the flip, man? What is Briscoe doing? Is he allowing this? Jesus Christ, sounds like chaos in the tag match. James, in your honest opinion, who's winning so far? Is it NXT or is it AEW? Who's got your attention? I feel all these video packages are letting NXT down a little bit, to be quite honest with you. Just way too many. He's out. He cut a guitar shot too. Oh my god. NXT, really? I like your honest opinion. That's why I asked it. Because I always feel, don't get me wrong with this, I always feel that AEW try too hard. And that kind of, you can see that they're trying too hard. I mean, you've got chair shots there to Audrey Edwards. Why? It's a bit overkill. But I understand why people like it. I mean, you've got to do something gimmicky with the likes of Jeff Jarrett being in the match, haven't you? Superstar Sunday continues. Anybody been watching Stone Cold stuff? Has it been good? Because we don't get to see this in the UK. Chase University. Via Rail. Love this woman. Oh my god, poor old Ricky. Ricky, you suck, Ricky. Poor old Ricky. FTR retains. Yes, get in. That's another one. Bosh. Charlie Dempsey, Drew Gulak. Jeff beaten by Chad and Briscoe. Jeff Jarrett just got trolled. What? Trolled? What? Fear has just left. She's angry. Phone has just buzzed. Jeff beaten by. Alright, okay. Oh god, it was a chair shot and all. Ooh, that looked nasty rather than anything. Show people. So getting AEW footage. Boom, that was nasty. It didn't break. Didn't really fully break on her face, did it? You know what I mean? It kind of broke afterwards. Nasty. That is not supposed to hurt, by the way. It looked like it hurt. Oh, tag champ. Jeff got beaten by tag champs. And, alright, okay. Now I get you. Wardlow versus Cage. Should be Wardlow winning that one. So we're seeing the winner of the Heritage Cup, which is Noron Dar, his new little faction, his little posse. Check, please. Oh, God. We're looking for a party. July 30th, this is a Great American Bash in honour of Dusty Rhodes. Is this a show or a pay-per-view? Cedar Park, so it is a pay-per-view. Premium live event, Great American Bash, coming soon. Love it. It's Tiffany time, says one of the signs at the back. Are we going to Tiffany Stratton now? Great American Bash, Sunday, July the 30th. Creed Bros, it's tag team time. Tag team time, boy, boy. Oh, God. What the flip has happened to Julius? So we've got Creed Bros versus Gallus. Baby Brock. Feel like Baby Brock. And we've got Ivy Nile. She's a beast. Need to do more with her. Come on, NXT. Somebody's got a high farted sign. Was that for me? That like they've got Dave in real life on in the crowd. I farted. There's somebody should have had ice melt it as well at the side. Here comes Gallus, Scottish boys, the Coffies, and Wolfgang, NXT Tag Team Champions, been absolutely dominant since their return to NXT. But the future is Creed Bros. Gotta be. Who says WWE haven't got talented tag teams? Check it again. Would have liked to have seen Gallus versus FTR. That would be fantastic, right? Got Gallus retaining, shame here. I went with Gallus. I don't feel it's time yet for the Creed boys. Like the Creed guys, but like Gallus. Jericho losing it backstage. Going to demand a mixed tag team match for Jericho, Saraya, Adam Cole, Britt Baker. What for Collision or Dynamite? Wow, very cool. They lift it aloft the tag team championships. got the future of NXT. Creed Boys versus Gallus. Legendary tag team from the UK scene. Should be a good little contest, this. Very mat wrestling based, both these teams, to be fair. Of course. Creed Boys from the Diamond Mine. Still wearing that ring attire anyway. Three right so far on Double or Nothing. Got one wrong, I think. Orange Cassidy, I didn't predict. I went with Ricky Stark. Dave, I don't know. I didn't know that Brock had a baby. Yes, he's baby Brock. I just feel like the Creed Boys are very formaic. That one's going to be like, could be Brock Lesnar's son. So Brutus is the one what looks like baby Brock. I would have said Bordeaux was the baby Brock, but I don't really like him from AEW. But it's Brutus. Julius, I don't know. Oh god, sorry about the yawning. Throws the Creed Boy. There's a hidden tag. So Brutus sneak attack. He's come off the top rope, catches. She's ready to smash. Wolfgang does come in, but then retreats pretty much straight away. Mark Coffey down on the floor with Brutus. Joe Coffey outside. Made that big impact at the last pay-per-view. WrestleMania weekend. Off the top rope goes Brutus. Choke move. Wolfgang now battering Brutus. So Gallus taking a little bit of an advantage here. Got him in a vice hold. Matt Coffey comes back in. They're attacking the throat, neck area of Brutus, which is a wise thing to do. Very tag team wrestling for you. Pick a spot. Alienate your opponent. Stop them from making tags, frequent tags. It's just textbook. Nice kicked knee section. The midsection of Brutus. Straight for him with a butt shot. Baby Brock is getting schooled by Gallus. NXT tag team titles on the line. Tag. Matt Coffey back in. Off the top. Nice shoulder barge into Brutus. Julius trying to get involved, but he's been sent back. Dave, would you say that Ililia and Dijak have been the match of the weekend? I mean, I'm going to ask you how you score it, because I feel that you've just watched Under Siege. How do you rate that towards like the staple in a PCO? Would you rate that over what you saw at Under Siege? I mean, it's just a question because obviously I didn't watch the full pay-per-view, so hardly feel like without like Staples, I feel like it was the most brutal match of the weekend so far. But without actually seeing that main event proper from Under Siege, then I'm not obliged. Wardlow setting up 2 tables outside the ring. Kid Cage in the top, climbs up, Cage escapes, clinging on. LA Dark Knight is just clinging on. I'm dying, Dave. My eyes are rolling in the back of my head. That's usually me. LA Dark Knight's usually me. That's dying on the stream. I don't know. I liked it. It wasn't overly brutal. Felt like it was done in good taste. Yeah, it was a good match. Don't know if it's my favourite match though. Don't think it's my favourite match, but I think it's been okay. Julius has literally pulled down the straps. Is now taking on both Gallus boys. He's all top. Mark Coffey goes for a ride. Momentum is with Creed. 2 shooting star presses. Standing shooting star. I can't speak tonight. Very cool. Standing shooting star. There we go. We've said it right now. What has been, James? What has been your match of the weekend so far? Let me know, dude. You're watching a lot more wrestling than what I am. Rolfo nearly gets a 3 count there. Wolfgang takes out Brutus on the top rope. Nice double team by the Gallus boys. But Brutus comes off the top rope. Who is the legal then? It's a Brutus bomb. Brutus bomb. It's Carnage, goddammit. It's Carnage in the ring. This is awesome chance again from the NXT crowd. Feel like I've been a bit of bias. It's been good. It's been a good show. Good little pep talk from the Creed boys. It's all kicking off. It's all gone into chaos, which the Gallus boys love. Nice takedown by Julius, though. Wolfgang gets a smash to the face. Flying knee. Julius grabs him, plants him down. Julius throws his elbow pad. But Joe Coffey gets in. Ivy Nile takes out Joe Coffey. Coffey goes over the top rope. You want 2 lumps with that, Coffey? Oh, Ava Rain has come out and attacked Ivy Nile. Gallus get an advantage because the distraction. 1, 2, 3. Gallus have retained. Yet again, don't get it. That was poor. I don't know. Eva Rain does not do anything for me, I'm afraid. Obviously setting up a feud with Ivy Nile. So that's me 3-1 on this show. 3-1, but here's Ivy Nile. She sees Eva coming. She's got a chance to defend herself there. But like that left Julius. Like, what the hell's going off? I got Gallus right. Yay. So did I. I went with Gallus. We are literally 2 matches down. 2 matches left. Female. And the male championship. These shows are quick, aren't they? So we should be at the NXT Female Championship now. We've got Rhea Ripley. Video package. Come on, Wardlow. Get the job done. Stop Ludacris. I mean Luchasaurus. Rhea Ripley. Who will be able to take the championship away from Rhea Ripley? She is a dominant force now. 1-3 for Battleground. You're not having a great time, are you, Adil? And the other way round, 3-1. Feel that luck is going to continue as well. Done well. Only one wrong so far. So I went with Dragon Lee and Noam Darwin. Kind of feel that they could do more with Judgment Day. I do like that faction. Not doing good for the but Double or Nothing doing okay. I'm doing alright. Double or Nothing, not doing out special. But yeah, I'm up. Need Wardlow to retain the TNT match, his title. We've got Taya Valkyrie still to come on that with Jade Cargill. Then we've got Tony Storm, Jamie Hayter. Quite a few, loads more matches to go in there on AEW. Got 2 on NXT. Oh God, you'd be there until 5 o'clock in the morning with AEW. I hope you realise that. I won't be. I'm getting took to. Oh, so here we go. How do we get a reveal? We've got the hooded woman. So she's attacked Nikita Lyons. She's taken out Wendy Chu. So still nothing, but at least we know she has been behind these other attacks. She's got like a face mask on. Well, it is the female championship match next. Lyra Valkyria. I have to try and figure out how to spell her name. Is it like that, Valkyria? Reveal time on Tuesday, is it? So there we go, Valkyria. Probably spelt it wrong, but I can change it as and when. Not doing good. Take it she's Irish. Get a very tint of Irish from Valkyria. Interesting. Still have Tiffany Stratton winning this. Here she comes. Lara Valkyria. She's something different though, isn't she? I do like her. Valkyria just comes across very different. Liked her in NXT UK. But I feel that Tiffany Stratton, the mould of Charlotte Flair, I feel that they'll probably more likely go with her, to be fair. Prove me wrong, NXT. Prove me wrong, Shawn Michaels. But I feel like Tiffany Stratton is the massive, massive favourite. I think she has been since this tournament was announced. I literally thought that NXT would go with Roxanne Perez and Cora Jade for the final, but pulled a fast one, didn't they? Yeah, Valkyria's got a leg strapped. Here comes Tiffany Stratton, the pampered princess. Paparazzi gold. Luchasaurus gets involved. Wardlow top of the ladder, bang, takes Lucha out of top of the table. Come on, Tiffany. I've got Tiffany winning. Do think she wins. So reminds me of Charlotte Flair though. Wardlow retains. Yes, get in, Wardlow. So this is second to last match on NXT. I think there's still about 4 or 5 matches left on AEW. Good luck with that one. The final match. I think I've already answered the question. I went with Tiffany Stratton, PNG at the bottom. NXT Battleground. Valkyria. Somebody's jizzed gold glitter onto Valkyria's face. My AEW streak on predictions is over. Why did you go for Christian Cage over Wardlow? Why? That's interesting. I find that very strange. I always felt like Wardlow was going to retain. After the screw job they did with him with Hobbs. There's still that trios match as well, isn't there, still to come? We didn't do a prediction for that, by the way. So that's a nil and void contest. But yeah, House of Black versus probably Hobbs, QT Marshall. That's what I'm guessing. Because they was meant to be a part of the 21 Battle Royal. And obviously, probably now been made into another extra match. Like AEW didn't need any more matches. Had a shitload anyway. Tiffany getting in front, don't know, just had a feeling, but obviously wrong. Fair enough. Yeah, you went for it. Just, no predictions wrong until the final result, anyway. So you had a right to go for it. It's like I felt that Trish Stratus was going to win yesterday. Nice little roll up by Valkyria, but it's not enough. Tiffany grabbing the rope. A bit shocked at how Valkyria is taken to this match. So Tiffany Stratton wearing pink and black with silver boots. Valkyria is wearing gold. Very striking. Hater Tony now. I've got Hater retaining. Got to say, Tiffany Stratton's got a rather impressive camel toe. Can't help but notice it. Honestly, look in that general area, there is a camel toe. Show me your camel toe. Your biscuit, your cleaver. Oh, Valkyria goes down on her leg. This is interesting. Valkyria's leg did give way. She did try and maneuver her way out of it. Don't know if that was genuine or kayfabe, but interesting. I had Hater to retain and then changed it to Tony winning. Ooh, it's there. She goes on a knee. Ooh, that was awkward. Yeah, I can see why you've done that, because obviously Jamie Hayter has been suffering from an injury. She's had 2 matches where she hasn't shown. I was worried about that. This could be where I fall down, to be quite honest with this match. But they're going ahead with it, so I'm staying with Hayter. I'm not going to change my mind on it, but I can kind of see why they'd go with Toni Storm. Valkyria did not look strong enough to go for the suicide dive. She stopped in her tracks. I feel that she's going to be really tentative now with that leg. Tiffany staying outside, stopping all momentum. Oh, she goes through the ropes but gets caught by Tiffany. She grabs that leg and pulls her down. I feel that was supposed to have gone that way the first time round, because it just replayed it, didn't they? Tiffany doing what she's meant to do, go for the injured leg. Kind of feel like that. This kind of got that Cody Rhodes vibe from yesterday. Taking the injured knee, putting it into the ring post. Valkyrie struggling with that knee. That's desperate. She's ripping off the knee strap. She's thrown it. I think she's thrown that into the crowd, but she has still got a bandage on her knee. Hayter legitimately injured. I know she's injured. Oh, I know it's not kayfabe. She was a question mark on tonight, whether or not she was going to compete. That's probably the reason why they'll probably stick the title on Toni Storm, to be fair. You can see it, Don't know if they could have been doing that anyway. Because if you want to give credibility to the Outcasts, you've got to give them something, right? Or they'll just become another Riot Squad, Damage Control. Certainly keeps going back to the leg. Got to be careful with that shot, WWE. There's not much protection there for Valkyria's labia. So almost on full show. I don't think she's got a body stocking on. Unlike Tiffany, she has. Oh, will she tap? Tiffany, she does break it, but she clutches straight for the knee. This has been alright. This is not too shabby, this match. Making the, obviously, Tiffany Stratton's winning this one. Without a shadow of a doubt now. Exchanging slaps. Tried to go for the insecurity, she misses, but she gets a knee rammed into the mat. Tiffany going for the pinfalls. A little bit too close to the ropes, to be fair. Toni Storm wins, she has. Jesus Christ, that wasn't long, was it? That didn't seem to be long, so I've taken an L there. That wasn't long. What was the point? I don't know. Feels like an off-it match, that, to me. You've got a wrestler out injured. She's obviously just gone in, pretty much one shot, plop, down, bin. Bit of a waste of time, really. Feel sorry for Jamie Hayter. She's losing a title just because she's injured. It's pretty sucky. But hey, happened to Thunder Rosa, I guess. She had to give up the title. Valkyria goes up. She does hit a flipping drop kick off the top rope. Yeah. Injuring her knee even further. It's been a good little matchup, this. Great missile drop kick. Tiffany slaps being exchanged between these two. Kick to the midsection. Furious kicks, double push. Valkyria still managing to get quite a lot of offense in. Tiffany Stratton's shorts are right up her arse crack. Stratton takes her out. Well, that Insiguri did not connect properly. Kind of like a midsection Guri. Gonna go for that suicide dive. Is this going to be a mistake? She does. Well, it's not a suicide dive. She just goes through the middle ropes with a drop kick. Nice cross body. She's struggling. HOB time. What's that? HOB time. Tiffany Stratton has caught her. She's picked her up. This is a great strength for getting her on her shoulders. Nice. But she gets rolled up by Valkyria. That was interesting. Oh, was that powerhouse hob, you mean? Hob time. House of Black. Okay, I get you now. Let me know who the opponent is. House of Black, Open Challenge House of Black. Yeah, I got it now. It's going to be Hobbs. QT Marshall, Hobbs. Stratton. Nice drop kick in the middle rope. Going for a finisher. She doesn't quite hit it. That looked sloppy. Tiffany Stratton usually does a little bit better with that move. That was sloppy. In fact, the camera didn't even catch it. I think she slipped. Because that did not look great. Been good. Bit clunky in places this match. Tiffany Stratton taking out the knee of Valkyria. Wow. Then she manages to get the drop kick. Kick outs everywhere. This is pretty good. Oh, it's the Acclaimed, is it? Okay. The Acclaimed. So who's the third member of the Acclaimed? So we know it's two of them. Who's the other one? That Billy Gunn. Another legend. So it's been good. Like I said, clunky in places. Tiffany, nice. Aerobics gets caught though. Then planted in the middle of the ring. Valkyria could literally win this. Billy Gunn. I thought it was Billy Gunn. Oh, that was poor. But leg of Valkyria gave way. But Tiffany Stratton still sold it. Valkyria has been hoisted up. This is the beginning of the end. Here it is. Here we go. Here is that move. Oh, she misses the moonsault. How? She not missed that. The roundhouse kick connects this time, but Valkyria is struggling with that knee. Tiffany gets positioned. She's near the ropes. She gets the foot on the rope. This has been good, man. The story they're telling us is pretty good. Like it. Keeping us guessing the amount of Hobbs was pulled. So they've taken them out completely. I thought they pulled them from the 21 Battle Royal to put them in this match. Okay, fair enough. Fair dues. Fair dues. I guess House of Black retain then. Well, this match doesn't count for anything anyway because it wasn't a part of the predictions game, so you've got a free pass. Oh, we're getting us money's worth out of this final for the NXT Female Championship. Face full of Tiffany. Stratton trying to get my Acclaimed mention. Dom Dominic on the ramp, in the rap, mentioned Dom. Tiffany lands the moonsault. 1, 2, 3. Tiffany Stratton is your new NXT female champion. There you go. Tiffany Stratton. That was fairly decent. Yeah, I kind of like that match. There's a lot to it. Bit clunky in places, but I get it. Tiffany Stratton is your new NXT female champion. Very cool. Let's put a full. Tiffany Stratton. Does she look even happy to win it? Oh no, I'm moving the chat. I don't want to move the chat. What am I doing? Tiffany Stratton. World large in her name, buff. So Tiffany Stratton, we are now to the night main event. Cost of Buddy Matthews and Rhea. Oh right, yeah, of course. Of course. Of course. Well, you DM'd me again. A new women's champion. So we got Tippy Top. Hayes v Breaker. Main eventer. Million video packages now. SummerSlam, baby. What? Somebody's watching NXT and they're at AEW. What the flip, man? Yeah, that's cool, man. That is legit cool. Literally using a power port at the what is it? Las Vegas Arena. And they're watching NXT while being live at AEW. Well, that tells you everything. 2 out of 3. I got Tiffany Stratton right. So I have 4-1. Not doing too great on the AEW one though, to be fair. Got Kamala Hayes for this one. Deal, snap. I've gone for the retain here. I don't feel it's time to take the championship off of Hayes yet. So he's not really defended it that much. Yes, the dynamic has changed, obviously. But I'm not convinced. Tiffin, oh, it's Nikita Lyons. A lot of people like this woman. I'm not a fan. She's tits and ass. Tits and ass. When I want something, I'm gonna get it. There's a whole lot of women what's willing to do a whole lot of whooping. can't believe we're at the main event already. Jesus Christ. Not overdoing it like AEW with about 1 million matches. Just the 6. Advertising the steel cage match. Weaponized steel cage match Tuesday night NXT. And it's free pay-per. Why spend all that money? Why spend all that money to go to AEW and watch NXT on your phone? Exactly. I don't understand it. Right, I can understand you filming AEW on your phone while you're there because, yeah, when are you going to get a chance to do that? But to watch another wrestling event while you're at a wrestling event, I don't get it. That sounds mad to me. It's like going to a TV taping of Mrs. Brown's Boys, but you're watching a TV taping of, I don't know, Only Fools and Horses, just for example. I know couldn't happen, but it's just very similar, isn't it? Carmelo Hayes, former North American champion, NXT champion. This guy is money. Should be on the main roster. To think he won the breakout star and we were like going, it should have been Odyssey Jones. Really? This guy has been money since he joined NXT. Braun Breaker obviously got the lineage. Obviously his father, Rick Steiner. So his path was already laid for him. Watching the change of character here. Boom. Taking out Carmelo. Taking out Tricks. Very, very cool. This is good. Yeah, this is in Carmelo Hayes' hometown, by the way. Dave, how long has Braun Breaker on NXT, and when do you think he will be on the main roster? My honest opinion, with the heel movement, I felt he was a little bit wooden as a face, to be quite honest with you. I don't think he quite got his promos down. I feel like it's a heel. I feel like he could be ready anytime, to be quite honest with you. I think what's stopping it is this feud. I feel that you need big names on NXT. And what is the 2 biggest names in NXT right now? Carmelo Hayes and Braun Breaker. You take these 2 away. Who's your main event? Who are you pushing? Who's your next 2 big stars? Sorry. You could put Tyler Bate there, I suppose. But then, did the Americans get it? It's a big deal for us in the UK, but is he a big deal in the US? That is a massive question. Grayson Waller's already been taken up, which would have been my immediate go-to guy if one of these had gone up. I like Grayson Waller. I think he is the future. Oh my god, look at the face mask on a Braun Breaker. He has gone full wolf. Oh, he's gone full dog. Oh my god. I like Trick. I think he's got a bright future. Carmelo Hayes is obviously bound for the main roster at some point. So new graphic for Braun Breaker. It's a wolf. It's a dog wolf. Yeah, lots of dogs barking. Totally different kind of vibe from Braun Breaker these days. Full wolf mask. Very figure friendly this, isn't it? You can imagine this being a figure from Mattel. With a little wolf mask. It's pretty cool. James, I could spend money on something useful. For you know, you can spend money on something useful. New white shirts. New vests. That's what you'd spend your money wisely on, Irish Rebel. Actually might get a different coloured one. Yeah. Instead of it being white, you've gone for red or black or something. Don't mind this. New look. New look for Braun. I'm getting tired. I admit I am tiring. So once this NXT is done, fuck AEW, we're not hanging around. I'm off to sleep. I'll catch up with that tomorrow. Here comes Trick. Wow, I love this guy. This guy's promo work is fantastic. Look at that. Red Sox. Stanley Cup. Super Bowl. Basketball's World Championship. And then NXT. Look at that. The accolades. So fucking goddamn good this. Him. It's Carmelo Hayes. Looking money. Oh, I love that. He's got him. I love that. They're coming off his like straps on his arm. That's very cool. Carmelo Hayes with Trick Williams. Not often you have baby faces with the entourage, but we do now. Very, very cool. Like it indeed. This has got a big feel fight on it. Carmelo Hayes versus Braun Breaker. Biggest two stars in NXT today, without a shadow of a doubt. Look at the face of Braun. Send something special. Crowd are into it. They're on their feet. Bell's wrong. They've rang the bell already. They could technically just start fighting. Don't need to go through this. So Braun Breaker wearing black singlet with a dog wolf on the front. So in yellow is Carmelo. Well, I say yellow, gold. So a bit of smack. Come on, Melo. Yeah, I want Melo to win. This should be good. This is going to be a really good matchup. There's that NXT Male Championship. Tiffany Stratton winning the females earlier. Men's is online. Oh, House of Black have won. I'm not surprised. Match has been added on the fly. Carmelo Hayes has started this hot. Trying to take out the knee of Braun Breaker straight away. He's going for that knee straight away. He's taking out that left leg of Breaker. Trying to make it a difference maker. Nice Pele kick. Running kick to the face. Taking Braun Breaker out. He's going to go for a suicide dive. He goes over the top. Great catch there by Braun Breaker though. Do think there was a little bit of timing difference there. Braun Breaker literally making the save. That was more of a save than what it was attacking. I think Braun Breaker's just took one of the fans out. Purely by accident. It's like, no, it's okay, dude. Do you have a different colours? Dave, I do have different coloured vests. Start wearing different coloured vests then. Irish Rebel, you always wear white. The white vest guy. Oh, caught. Meaner than evil is what is written on the back of the tights. Jade versus Taya. I went for Jade Cargill to retain. Still feel like she's still the face of AEW. Taya Valkyrie was at MLW recently, wasn't she? So don't think she's tied down to that company. Not for them to put a title on her anyway. Caught by Braun, thrown, hip toss. Oh wait, Taya, you okay? That's fair enough. I don't think she wins. I don't mind Taya Valkyrie, to be quite honest with you. I think she's cool, but I think she's like champion with AAA, other different companies that she's got championships with. She's got a contract at the minute with, an open contract obviously with MLW. Melo taking off his top. That kick did not connect. But to the back of the head of Braun Breaker. Braun Breaker really near the ropes. He did. It's not even a 1 count. Attacking that knee again of Braun Breaker. The one he took out at the start of this match. So got a one-legged cat crab. I went Cargo. Well done, a deal. Starting to proper get tired now. Trick encouraging Carmelo to go tighter. Breaker's been worn down. Breaker with kick. Oh, art's coming off. Oh, I need to chill. Thank God this is the last match of the night for me. Best thing for what would be a good thing for AEW to do tonight is MJF loses the title to somebody like Jungle Boy. Yo, just do something what is shocking. What's going to get the headlines. I feel that keeping it under MJF will not do that, because I think a lot of people went and predicted MJF. I would like to see them put a title on one of the somebody else. Not Sammy Guevara. I don't want the title on Sammy, but probably putting it on like Jungle Boy would be quite interesting. Maybe even Darby Allin. Very light people. It's kind of like, I don't know if they're ready for it yet, but it'd be great to see it, wouldn't it? Imagine somebody like Darby Allin being the AEW champion. Quite mouth-watering, isn't it? Still think that MJF retains. Planted down. Braun Breaker is the one what is standing tall right now. Fans, like I think, are shouting, "You suck." MJF retains. I think he does retain. But I think if you were wanting to cause headlines, you wanted to be bold, you wouldn't. You'd have somebody else win. I know AEW won't do that, but I don't know. I've always felt that they should do something shocking, because everybody in the house expects MJF to retain. They wouldn't see that a title on Allen at all, would they? You know what I mean? It'd be a shocker. Dave, I'll tell you when I wear my Irish t-shirt tonight. Oh, are you going to wear an Irish t-shirt? What kind of video are you making? Irish Rebel? Remember, I am off to bed straight after this stream, so I wouldn't DM me or anything like that until the morning. Which is morning my time, not yours. I will make a video tonight, wearing my Irish t-shirt. What's your video about, though? Oh, so close. Braun Breaker close to taking the free. Could be champion for the third time. Braun got Carmelo Hayes' arm, got him in a position, showing excellent control of this match so far. Braun Breaker. Hayes not got much of a answer back yet. So that price you pay from a... Oh, I like losing it then. I was proper getting tired and I lost my chain of thought. Oh my god. Got tired, man. I didn't take much, did it? Oh, Jesus Christ. Proper zoned out then. Can imagine me doing AEW now. Jesus Christ, fuck me. I would just die within seconds. How many matches are on AEW still? There's still that flipping Jericho. The Elite versus Blackpool Combat Club and that to come in there. So like at least another 2 or 3 matches. Fuck that. Fuck that indeed. Steiner recliner, maybe. He's going for it. Oh, nice turnaround by Hayes. And Braun Breaker takes that to the nuts. 3 matches left. Jeez, too many. 3 matches too many. DDT delivered. O2 left after Tyre and Jade. I'm not sticking around because they will milk the next match. with it being one of them stampede things. Only got the Anarchy in the Arena and the world title match. Yeah, the Anarchy in the Arena, there'll be about 30 minutes of that fucker to go through. Carmelo Hayes picking up some steam. Nice big boot to the face of Braun Breaker. Braun Breaker not matching this. Off the middle rope. Carmelo Hayes going through his routine. Does get cut. Oh, nice. Big kick out straight away by Braun Breaker. He's got a little bit of a cut at the side of his eye. You can't beat me, I'm too goddamn good. Cutter there. 1, 2. No, still a kick out by Braun. Carmelo Hayes is like thinking, what have I got to do to put this away? That cutter connected. Past 3 in the morning. And Davis getting yawning. It's a good little battle, this. Pretty much expected it to go this way, to be fair. Braun picks up Melo. Melo catches him now. Carmelo going up to the top. Braun is just back to his feet. He does dodge it. Braun goes firing in straight into the ring post. Hayes gets speared in the middle of the ring. Nope. Kick out at 2. Been good. Loving this. Well done, WWE. I'm wearing it right now. That's all you're wearing. Remember, I only want to see the top half of you in this video. You mucky boy. Straps are down for Braun Breaker. He means business time. Business time in. Drops down Carmelo Hayes. Jade Cargill retains Gatoon. Awesome. Cool. Like that because I predicted that. Telling you, the wrestling league is lots of points have been going around. It's going to be very interesting, that table, when I renew it for the new month. Could be crowning another champion. I think I won it one first month. Then we handed it to, I think it was Dylan. I think Dylan had it. We're still champion. But I think, can't remember. I feel like it was Dylan. I know he's won one of them. Off the top, leg drop. 1, 2. Carmelo Hayes has retained, baby. Good little match. Don't think it didn't overstay its welcome either. Hayes retains. Good. Well, that's it. That's the end of this one. I mean, obviously get your scores in for NXT Battleground. Yes, Chris Scatlander's back. Well, really. Very good. Very good. Nice to see Scatlander back. Can't do like her, actually. When is the football table? going to be announced? Never league so, but when is that getting announced? When I work it all out, dude. I haven't sat down and worked it out yet. Some point this week. Probably by Wednesday. Probably Wednesday. Hayes music sounds familiar. to Reigns. Impromptu title match. Is there? What is Scotlander challenging Jade Cargill? Really? Throwing matches left, right and centre in AEW. What's going off? Scotlander wins then. Okay, call it now. Wow. That's interesting. Title change at AEW. Chris Statlander, TBS female champion. Wow. Wow. That's cool. That's awesome. Very cool. And that's it. That's the end of NXT. What's your scores? What are you scoring NXT? And I'll tell you mine. I don't see it as better than Night of Champions, if being all honest. It's been a good show, and I'm gonna be. It's gonna get a nice little score, but what didn't grab me the way that the Night of Champions did. Not down on it. Well, I'm gonna put my score in. I'll wait for you guys to give yours, but I think I'm there. Had a title change, obviously. I liked it, but I think that's where I am. Maybe I'm scoring it a little bit too high, to be honest. In fact, I am. It's a little bit too high. There. Boom. That's where I am at. So yeah, let me know. Stick around for a couple of minutes, obviously. But I am getting tired now and I need to go to bed. Sleep. I'll let you guys enjoy the rest of AEW. I'm actually going to set up that Barnsley Sheffield Wednesday stream as well. Well, I am here, so the chat will still be open, I think, for a little while. I won't be able to answer, but... Well, we're on about factions. This was on yesterday. 7.5 out of 10. Enjoyed Battleground. Come on Barnsley later today. Yep. We'll be back live. That's a 3 o'clock kickoff. Barnsley. Chef Wednesday. Yorkshire Derby, cannot wait. I will be interested in that game. Then we've got Monday Night Raw. There is a toy hunt video up tomorrow. Today at 8 o'clock. Gave it an 8 just for that Lillian. And yeah, it was good. I think that's where my score is, to be honest. It didn't blow me away the way I wanted it to. I'm just being honest. I did like that match though, so I can see why you've given it a good score. I think we're at 7.5, just pretty much for that. I know we've got like Tiffany Stratton. I think that was fairly predictable that she would win. Yeah, like I say, I'm not really. I liked the match, so yeah, 7.5 is pretty. I think it's pretty good, to be quite honest with you. Well then, guys, I am going to go to bed. Enjoy the rest of AEW, and I'll see you all tomorrow for Barnsley versus Sheffield Wednesday. It's going to be very, very interesting. But thank you for stopping by and saying hello and having a good chat with me while we've watched this little watch along. Very much appreciated as always. But I've been Dave in real life. You guys have AEW World Title match now. That's not going to be the main event. What? What? What the fuck is AEW doing? That is just like, that's blowing my fucking mind, man. So MJF is definitely retaining them with that. Fucking AEW. You screwed that up. Dave, Retro Demon, by Dave. Yeah, Retro. Yeah, you've come at the wrong time, dude. Come at the end of a pay-per-view. Really? You nutter. You nut job. Yeah, I'm off to bed, mate. Sorry, not sticking around. Anarchy in the Arena is the main event. Something big is happening then. Something huge is happening then. Got to be. Why is that the main event? Because of Kenny fucking Omega. Fuck me. Suck dicks, man. Suck fucking dicks. Right, I'm off to bed, guys. I'll catch all these results later. Anyway, enjoy. Anyway, I'll be Dave in real life. You guys have been awesome. Till tomorrow. Bye for now.